welcome. I am Jess Countenance with Guided by Equus. Hello and welcome. I am Jess Countenance here with Surf and your Horse Wisdom energy forecast for the week of July 15th. As I turned the video on, Surf kind of shook his head and blew his nose and then just closed his eyes and let out a big sigh. And even just with his energy right now, that feels like the essence of this week. Like we're really just dropping into something. It almost feels like the words that we can acknowledge now, that we've kind of been feeling and sensing, and that has been coming to us in maybe different forms and pathways. And all of that space that we've kind of been giving this, for whatever it is for each one of us, there's just that being able to breathe into it as we kind of release ourselves from the anticipation. And it's funny, he just itched his leg and it's like I just have to itch mine. And so it's almost that empathy too for what we've been feeling that has kind of been progressing us forward, if that makes sense. And that right now, in this week especially, we're just really holding space for what feels like kind of a revelation, I guess, is the best way I'm feeling it. And just having to take a breath on that, and just kind of like Surf and how his eyes kind of opened up there for momentarily. It's like we're able to see this for what's kind of being revealed to us in a new way, from a new perspective that helps us lighten our load. So like be able to be okay with letting go of those things that aren't ours, and really being able to stand true for what it is that is ours, because really it's only that is being called for us to take it forward from here, and the rest to kind of leave behind. To almost, the image I'm getting is like to merge back into the soil to create more nutrients. But if you're dragging it along, it can't merge. It can't process and return to a substance that can actually support us and nourish us. We're just packing it along with us rather than letting it go to become what it needs to, so that we can kind of become what we need to. And I say kind of, but actually, really those words are this depth that has kind of arisen for us and is coming to light. So just take a deep breath on that, and it's almost like there's one more piece. And there's an eclipse happening this week, and so as I close my eyes, it's like I'm remembering that. And I can feel and get a sense of what this is, but to be able to translate it. And so maybe that's part of the message, that even though we don't really know how to put it into words yet, or share it outside of ourselves, the fact that we can feel it, and just that feeling that happens when something is revealed to you and you know that that's a very deep truth for you, to just be all right with that for this week, and know that as you allow yourself to stand in that, and by standing I really mean ground yourself in that, that the words will, it's like it's kind of rising up and up, but the words will begin to flow to support that vision, is what I'm getting. But that vision is yours. It's I guess I'll call it your destiny, right? Because we each have these things that we kind of sense and see for us and what is possible. And that, I guess I could say, is our vision for possibly one of our highest life purposes or life path. And that it's really just a sense of energy rather than an actual path. Because that path can take an infinite number of pathways, but as long as you are connected to the energy of it, it's you really, at that point, you're moving it through you. And so moving it through you allows you to express it in a way that as you move it through, it's integrating into your body, and that is embodied. And so really, I guess, this July is about, this entire year of 2019 is about finding our truth and being able to express it. And in doing, our ability to do that comes from moving it through us and embodying that, so that we're not only expressing it, we are modeling it. And so with all of that, just take a deep breath, and Surf really feels like he's supporting this energy. And it's interesting, this thought just came to me, that my husband came out the barn the other day, and Surf was standing there, and he told me, wow, that's a really big horse. And I think he was just kind of shocked that Surf was just there and so very present. And he's one of the biggest horses here, but it's not his size, it's his presence that he embodies. And just the fact that he will move in and out of spaces, and you will hardly know that he's there sometimes, and yet other times you can feel the impact of him so strongly from so far away. So with all of that, I guess just lean into letting that support you and what is revealed to you this week. And much love from myself and the herd at Guided by Equus.